Ames Redfield, Ames Redfield.
Ow!
Ames Redfield.
So as you are all probably aware of, there is a blue and green ninja apparently wreaking havoc and terror amongst downtown Victoria. But I know some of you probably don't. I am that blue ninja.
Now, before you decide to become a ninja yourself, there are a few things that you should know. These things are the pros and cons of becoming a ninja. The pros are, well, basically, you are a rogue of the night who sneaks around and steals loot from your enemies. You can also be hired to assassinate, but that's not what I do. I don't like to kill things. I just like to steal. So we have many utilities that we use to steal. I mean, we have stealth now if you're big and fat, or you're clumsy, or you have anything that'll give away your stealth, then this probably isn't for you. You'd probably want to be probably like a battle warrior, or maybe even a mage. But yeah, anyone can do this actually, but just it might take a lot of work if you are handicapped in those areas. So good things that you can do as a ninja is you can mainly steal. So basically, using your cloak of shadows, which I don't have here, it's in the wash right now, you can actually throw it over yourself and go invisible, and then you can creep around with this like cloak on your head, and then when the time is right, you unsheathe your dagger, long or short, and you pounce at them and strike. So if you're stealing, you probably don't want to hack off their head. You probably just want to do a blunt tap to their head with the side of your blade right here. And it pretty much just knocks them out. You can loot. Or another thing you do, if your weapon is in the repair, you can just use your hands and you can sneak into their pockets while you have the cloak on. You probably won't notice. So, now there are also bad things about being a rogue slash ninja slash bandit. While you're in this costume, you can't really eat, so you probably you'll have to take it off and stuff. So if you get hungry while you're sneaking around, you're screwed. So, let me demonstrate drinking water. So you're just sitting around, you're just waiting for your target to appear, and you're like, oh, I'm really thirsty. This mask is getting really hot. Your glass, and you don't even realize that you have your mask on. You're just like, and water gets all down your face, on your shirt, just like now. What happened to me? With food, it's even worse because then you get food coming out of your nose, and volcanoes come out of nowhere and kill everyone. And so, pretty much, that's it. And maybe, there are complications with your costumes, like being a ninja. If you want to be really professional like me, you're gonna have several costumes. You're gonna have the standard ninja costume. You're gonna have your pirate costume. Arrgh. You're gonna have your regular citizen costume. And you're gonna have your oriental costume. Oh shit. I forgot that my mask was made out of shadow cloth. Probably should just have it made out of normal cloth. Maybe more resistant. resistant material, but shadow cloth. Oh. Yeah, it's invisible right now. I can't see it. I'm gonna have to find it later. But anyways, I guess that ends my video. Well, actually, I guess I can talk about the weaponry still. So, what I have right here is what I mainly use for weapon. It's my long dagger. It's pretty lightweight, used for quick kills. As opposed to the short daggers, the long dagger has a bit more power. Now with this power there is also the downsides. There is the fact that, well, this thing's massive, so anyone can see you unless you have your cloak on. So you have to strike pretty fast, and that leads me to the next one. If you're not that agile, having a longsword like this, it might take forever for you to actually get your blow off, and they might be able to blink or something, and that's really annoying, and they'll blink out of your range, and they'll laugh at you, because now you've just popped all your cooldowns, and you're screwed. So, now for the pros of a dagger, I guess. Get the short dagger. I don't really like these things. I used to use one. They are much easier to stay stealth with. Once you get out of stealth, you probably have about like 2 more seconds long. You have 2 seconds longer to attack than with a long sword, so you can actually get a good clean shot on them. Now, the things I don't like about the short dagger are they're very light and doesn't have a good feel. That's a personal thing, but like mainly what I don't like about it is you don't finish the person off right away. Like whether you're knocking them out or you're hacking at them, it doesn't do the job fast enough. They most likely will be able to get away unless they're just bad. Situations you would use the short dagger would be fighting many weaker enemies. In these certain situations, the long dagger might be a bit of an overkill, so there's really no point of using it. And being an overkill, it might be almost impossible to get at every single one of the shorter mobs. So I highly suggest you use the short dagger for weak kills.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na